Welcome guys to the Meet Damien channel. I am Damien, and wow, what a roller coaster of a ride we had today and last night with Bitcoin and crypto and the technology stocks. Apparently there was a company in China that says they can do artificial intelligence better, faster, and cheaper than the American companies, and that just sent Wall Street into a panic and caused crypto to go down as well. I had a buddy of mine that was asking me like, why is that even the case here? Okay, why is the stock market affecting crypto? And it's mainly because some people were forced to sell their their positions, their technology companies that they own, like Nvidia, and they basically had to sell their crypto to cover their losses with what was going on in the stock market, and that basically caused a panic all across the board for everybody. We're not going to really talk about the stock market so much. I just want to hit on that bit of news there. We're going to focus on Bitcoin and crypto and where I can see Bitcoin going next, and looking at some target levels here. We'll be looking at the Fibonacci, as you can see on the screen here. You can also see above me that Bitcoin's currently at $101,000. Looks like we're getting a nice steady recovery from what we've seen earlier this morning when things were looking really bad in the stock market. But yeah, I mean, it's just a buy to dip opportunity at this point. But we'll take a look at the key levels here to see what needed to be defended and what ended up happening here today. And then I'll take a look at some of your other cryptocurrencies that you guys want me to talk about. Feel free to make your requests here on what crypto you want me to look at. But we're starting off here with Bitcoin, since it carries the market. Whatever Bitcoin ends up doing is what the rest of the market decides to do as well. But yeah, Bitcoin currently at $101,850, right above my head. I'm looking at the 1 hour chart here. So all these candles here are representing the 1 hour candles here. And Bitcoin was, for the most part, in this symmetrical triangle, and we knew it had to go one way or the other. All right, it was either going to go up or it was going to go down, and it decided to break down out of the symmetrical triangle. So this kind of now gets invalidated. I mean, I could probably redraw it and show maybe we end up doing a bigger bull flag here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to redraw my lines here, because that symmetrical triangle is no longer in play anymore. Okay, now we have these levels here that we have to look at. Bitcoin came down to like the $97,000 area, okay, which is right where that 0.382 Fibonacci level is at. Okay, I did the fib levels here, measuring from where we were at Monday, January 13th at $89,000, all the way up to where we got as high as $109,000 on the day that Donald Trump got elected. Okay, and it spits out these Fibonacci numbers here, and we just did a very deep retracement all the way down to the 0.382 level at $96,800. Okay, let me zoom in here real quick, and we can take a look at like what exactly ended up happening here on the 1 hour chart. We came down to about $97,715. Okay, so traders and investors, they looked at that, right, and that was close enough to this 0.382 fib level. That was an area that needed to be defended. Investors and traders sort a deep value area for them to initiate their longs on Bitcoin. And yeah, we end up bouncing up here towards the late morning on Monday here, and some traders took profits, and we came back down, and we created a crucial higher low, okay, from this previous low here. And now what we want to see is us get above this high here on the 1 hour chart. We want to see us get above 102,458. Let me just zoom in to see if that actually happened here. 102,414. So this could be considered a double top here, guys, and we might come right back down to the $97,000 level, or might even go lower than the $97,000 level here. Okay, if we were to go lower than $97,000, then we still have this other Fibonacci level here. As I zoom in here, we have the 0.236 level here at 93,920, roughly 93,900 or $94,000 might be where traders decide to take Bitcoin next. So we're not out of the woodwork here, even though we are showing a healthy recovery at 101,700. This could just give the short sellers some more room and some more ammo to load up their gun and send us back down again. I'm right now worried that this is going to be like an M-shaped pattern, or you can call this a double top here on the 1 hour, and then we go right back down to 97,000, and then we lose 97,000 heading down to 93,000. Okay, so that is what I'm on the lookout for here. What would make me feel better is if Bitcoin gets back to where it was trading at back on Sunday, when we were at like $104,000, $105,000. That $104,000, $105,000 level would just basically erase whatever we just did here, okay, on this drop because of the bad news that we got out of China, and it would negate everything that happened, and we can just continue on with normal business here, but we can't. Okay, the $104,000, $105,000 level is actually where the 0.786 Fibonacci level was at. So we have to regain some of these levels. First, we had to defend the $97,000 level, which we did. Then we came up to 99,000. We hung out there earlier this morning, and now we're just recapturing the 0.618 at 101,590. That's where current Bitcoin price is at right now. And then we got to climb back and get back to that $104,900 level if we're going to consider ourselves to be bullish here on Bitcoin. Okay, just digging deep here into the indicators now. Okay, I did identify last night that this dump literally happened right after I got done with my live stream last night. We decided to take a dump on Bitcoin, but the dump here caused lower lows on the price, and then we were getting higher lows here on the RSI. I think I was looking at more like the 50-minute chart, but you can see that on this dip here, if I zoom in a little bit, we got extremely low on the RSI, 12.81, 12.93, but the RSI was slowly creeping higher as prices were coming down, and that was indicating bullish divergence, and that's the reason why we got that bounce that we did in the morning on Monday morning here. Looking at the MACD, you can see that the selling momentum here was very significant and high. Okay, if I just gotta zoom out on the chart here, but you can see the selling momentum was pretty high all throughout last night, going into early morning hours here, and then we were able to get some green candles here, and that indicates this bounce that we got right now. Right now the selling momentum is as high as it's been. Okay, if you're short-term trading, if you're trading tonight, be on the lookout that we might come down and we might go back to $97,000, because this might be the high watermark on the MACD. We would still need some more buying pressure and some more excitement to get a higher green candle on the MACD here, which might possibly send us back to $104,000. Like none of this even mattered. Okay, whatever happened today. Okay, stochastic RSI on Bitcoin, at least on the 1 hour chart, is showing that we're also near high water marks here. We're getting readings of like 99.58, 96.27 on these lines here. And you can see that even the stochastic RSI is kind of like indicating almost a double top here. So I'd be very careful with Bitcoin right now. We did get punched in the mouth basically earlier this morning and last night. We could get punched in the mouth again and get sent right back down to lower prices here. If you're a short-term day trader and you're trying to sell, I mean, now would be probably a time to put in a short on Bitcoin right now, and then put your stop loss right at like 102 or $103,000. Tight stop loss, and then you can take profit back at $97,000 here, and make like a quick little scalp trade on your short. Or if you think we're going to lower prices, then yeah, this might be, you could take the trade down further, down to like $94,000. But I'm expecting Bitcoin to get support at like $94,000 at this point. If we decide to go and break down below 97,000. Okay, those are the key levels that I put in the title of this video that I wanted to talk to you guys about on Bitcoin. So yeah, that's Bitcoin in a nutshell right there. Some other cryptos took it on the chin. I think XRP held out pretty well, but XRP also got below like the psychological $3 level here. We'll take a look at XRP for you guys. Okay, and we're just looking at the 1 hour chart. XRP is currently right above $3 right now, currently trading at $3.04. So that usually helps out the retail traders who pay attention to those nice even numbers. Hey, it's back above $3. We're good. Okay. But yeah, XRP, it got as low as about what, $2.65 earlier this morning, around 2 o'clock in the morning here. Yeah, we saw XRP at 265, and I haven't really done much work on this chart, at least not on this particular chart on this exchange here, but I can do a fib level, right? And we can just measure what the levels are for XRP that need to be defended here. Okay, so yeah, XRP got as high as like 340 the other day here, after doing an impulse move from like the $2.50 area. Okay, and XRP came down to what, the deep retracement of $2.65, which is where the 0.382 levels at. Okay, so XRP had a very deep retracement. If XRP was to continue being bearish, if the bearish momentum was to continue, then $2.49 is the next level that needs to be held for XRP. Or else, then, I mean, where do we go from there? We go lower than 250, right? We go down to like maybe low $2 level, okay? But, if XRP can get this bounce and continue with a sustained bounce, then I'm expecting like the $3.14 area to be the next area of resistance as we try to climb back and try to get the $3.40 at some point here. XRP was at $3.14 last night, okay? It was hanging out at that 0.786 retracement level here on the fib nodes. Okay, and once we broke below $2.94 here, we got sent down to the netherworld, the nether regions here, and we only were able to find support here at the 0.32 level. So I like using these Fibonacci analysis tools here because it gives me ideas like where prices are most likely gonna go if we don't sustain the levels that we need to sustain. Okay, so that's XRP on the Fibonacci analysis here, and I can even pull up the moving averages to see if that kind of justifies like why the price even went down. So yeah, so like even if I turn on the moving averages here, at least on the 1 hour chart, XRP just broke through all those moving averages Sunday night. Okay, so the 1 hour chart wasn't giving any clue as to like how low this thing could go, but the Fibonacci levels actually told us where XRP might go next. Okay, so yeah, we're chilling at 305. If we're still bullish on XRP, I would expect XRP to get back to 314, like this was all a bad memory, a bad nightmare. Okay, and then yeah, then we would like to see XRP kind of retest the $3.40 level here. And if we're bearish on XRP, then we'll come back and retest the 265 level. And if that doesn't hold, then $2.50 needs to hold. All right. We're gonna move on to another cryptocurrency that I didn't get a chance to talk about last night, and that's SUI. Let's see how SUI's holding up here. I got the 1 hour chart for SUI, and yeah, I know I got a lot of things showing here. Let me just clean things up here a little bit. Clean this up. All right, so SUI on the 4 hour chart here was in this ascending channel for like the longest time, ever since the middle of November, and we broke below that ascending channel here, so that channel no longer applies. I could get rid of this channel since it's no longer in play anymore. But we have SUI at $3.96. Looks like SUI came in and tried to stay at we had like this tweezer bottom right here at what, $3.49. And let's see, I think that's exactly where SUI came down today. Yeah, we came down to like $3.49. So we retested the same level that we had back on Thursday, December 19th here. And just looking at that SUI, I'm gonna pull out the Fibonacci level here one more time so you guys can see like why Fib is so great to use here. Okay, so we came down to $3.49. That's right below the 0.5 Fib level here. It's like in between the 0.382 and the 0.5, so it's very interesting. It looks like the Fib levels weren't really in play here. We actually came below that 0.5 level here, the $3.60. Traders actually took it right down to the tweezer bottom in December. Okay, so I'm expecting SUI to if we're bullish on SUI, we need to stay above 350. Okay, and if we can't stay above 350, then then we got to be bearish. We're gonna have to change our outlook on things here and be bearish on cryptos and SUI if we get below 350 here. Let me turn on the moving averages. Maybe the moving averages might have showed like why traders defended. Nope, not even the moving averages. Even the moving averages on the 4 hour chart here is showing that SUI went below all the moving averages here, below the 21 EMA, the 50-day, the 200, and the 100. I could probably pull up the daily chart, maybe. All right, so now the daily chart kind of like makes a little bit of sense here. Okay, this blue line, the 100 moving average on the daily chart, is showing that SUI should be at $3.70, and traders took it below that, only for them to bounce it back up above. Okay, I do like the daily candle is showing kind of like a hammer candle. Okay, you got the handle to the hammer, and then you got the actual hammer piece right here. This is a bullish reversal candle. Now what we would like to see is we need to see follow through. We need to see another green candle tomorrow on SUI, and then that would just confirm for most traders and investors out there that was the bottom, and we're in a trend reversal for SUI. Okay, but yeah, SUI was actually coming down. The trend was down long before this weekend, and even like since the beginning of January, SUI's been like making lower highs and lower lows here. But this hammer candle might, if we can get follow through tomorrow, the hammer candle might indicate that was like the lowest price you're gonna get SUI at, and we just might have made a higher low on the daily candle here, and that might be the most recent low here, and then we could probably see SUI get back up to possibly $5 going into February here. Okay, SUI, at least on the daily chart, looking at the MACD, okay, and the RSI here. RSI is at 39, so like that's pretty severely depressed. Okay, we do have room to go up to higher prices if SUI decides to go to higher prices here. What I like here on the MACD is you can see like the shade of candles here. We've been having red, dark red. Today we have a light red candle, okay? We want to see light red then going into green on the MACD here, and that would just confirm that we're in a bullish trend on SUI. And then you would see the stochastic RSI. The stochastic RSI is also severely depressed and low here on SUI. Okay, we have what stochastic RSI showing like 0 or negative. Okay, on the stochastic RSI. So, you know, I want to see the stochastic RSI start curving back up, and then that's how I know for sure that, you know, SUI wants to go to higher prices here. Okay, so SUI doesn't look too bad. Okay, because it's already been having a bad month before we even came into this bad weekend, this bad Monday that we had. But if you're interested in buying some more SUI, now might be the time, because it looks like we are getting that reversal candle. We'll see how tomorrow goes. If we get a nice green candle tomorrow on SUI, then you know for sure, you know, SUI is back on its way to higher prices here. All right. Hopefully the music's not too loud for you guys. I'm just going to turn it down just a little bit more here. Guys, if you like my analysis, go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate the likes. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more live streams like this. We like to do TA live here and look at the charts as the price action is going on in the markets and getting ideas like what's next here. Let's take a look at Avalanche. What a very suitable name to have during a day like today. Avalanche. AVAX Avalanche. Currently trading at $34.15. You know what? Let me use a different chart here so it's not so messy. I got all this previous chart work on there. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. You can see that Avalanche AVAX has been in a kind of like making lower highs here, and kind of making the same low. Okay, and that's, you know, I've said this in previous videos here that Avalanche is in a descending triangle here, and Avalanche needs to get some resolution. Okay, if it's not able to maintain above $32 here on Avalanche, then it might be game over for this this gaming coin here. Okay, Avalanche is involved in a lot of gaming projects. It's known as a gaming coin in crypto. But yeah, Avalanche. I think Avalanche has an opportunity. If we're gonna be bullish, you know, we have a lot of room for upside, where we could probably get back to maybe like 50 or 60 bucks here on Avalanche, and you'd be basically almost doubling your money with Avalanche. That's if it can get some bids here. If we're not going to get some bids and Avalanche is not able to defend $32, then it's probably going to be a straight trip down to like the $26, $25 level here on Avalanche. Okay, where we have some price support. If I turn on the VRVP, I think that also supports that level. Yeah, you can see the point of control, this blue line here, is at $26. So if we lose $32, we're coming right down to like $26 here on Avalanche. Hopefully that's not the case for you Avalanche investors out there, but can't really be trading on hope either. We like to stick to the numbers and stick to the chart patterns and see what's next here. Avalanche is already severely depressed here on the stochastic RSI, like a lot of these other cryptos here. You can see like we're bottoming out here. So there is some hope that we can go to higher prices, or at least we might be bottoming out here because the stochastic RSI is showing on the daily chart here that we are severely depressed here. Currently reading about 9.31 on the stochastic RSI. And MACD, is it MACD giving us any hope? There is a little bit of hope on the MACD. You can see like, you know, we had very severely depressed candle here, and we're kind of making like higher lows here. So the trend on the MACD, right, is we're trending upwards. Okay, so maybe we can get some more green candles here that will send avalanche to higher prices here. So you have a little bit of bullish divergence starting to play out, at least on the MACD. And if I zoom in on the RSI just seems to be flat. A little bit worrying that there was like a double top here on the RSI, but I think that might be playing out. That's the reason why prices have come down. Cause yeah, Avalanche was what, 40 bucks on last Thursday, and yeah, about a couple of Fridays ago, it was at 40 bucks. So I mean, this cryptocurrency has potential. It just needs to start getting some bids here. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the AI cryptocurrencies out there. AI16Z, I think, took a beating today. And yeah, look at this, AI16Z, right? Currently at 75 cents here. It's actually up. Well, we just have a new daily candle that just started here. But yeah, you know, this crypto is up with a green candle for the day that just started like 5 minutes ago. But AI16Z has been in a downtrend all throughout the month of January, and then like the news that came out today about China and AI, them making cheaper AI than America can, that just didn't help. Okay. We can look at this you know, this chart here. You know, now that we've seen the month of January play out here, in AI16Z got as high as like $2.51 on the 2nd of January. So they had a pretty good new year, but then it hasn't really been a good new year for them after that. We double topped here. You could call this a double top, or you could even just say this is just a lower high here. And once we weren't able to make that higher high, or even the same high, this thing got sent down to the netherworld, the Netherlands here, okay? To the lower realms of the abyss. And it's just been bad news, bad news, bad news. Red candle, red candle, red candle here for AI16Z. And then we confirmed another lower high here that sent us down to lower prices on AI16Z. But is AI16Z actually bottoming out? I mean, we don't really have that much data here. This is a very relatively new cryptocurrency. The lowest price I see here in December was this thing got as low as 51 cents. And now here we are in January, and we got as low as 60 cents. So what, 51 and 60? We technically are still in a higher low, even though we have all these lower highs here. If AI16Z can at least stay above 60 cents here and not go any lower than that, then we could count this as a higher low, and maybe we can actually start seeing this cryptocurrency start making higher highs. Okay, so if AI16 gets, you know, starts getting some bids here, we want to see it get probably to like the $1.60 level, $1.70 level, maybe come back down, create another higher low before we start going back up again. And then if that's the case, then you could say, yeah, we're back in a bull trend here on AI16Z. But if we make a lower low and we go below 50 cents here, then it's just the downtrend's intact, and we're just gonna have to wait until this thing starts showing some bullish action here. But this could possibly be the bottom for AI16Z, so be on the lookout for that. You can game plan this cryptocurrency if you want to buy it. You could just buy it right now at 70 cents, 75 cents. Put your stop loss at like just below 60 cents. So you're only risking about what? If I do the info for this, you're risking about 22%. okay, on this crypto. But I mean, the reward is if this thing can get back up to like $1.50, you're gonna like double your money, right? Yeah. Okay. And that's not even the all-time high. The all-time high was like what, 250. So if this thing can just get right back to 250 again, then you're looking at basically a 3x. You're gonna triple your money with AI16Z. So might be worth taking a look at, doing some more research on this AI crypto. Let's see. There's another AI crypto that's kind of related to video gaming as well, and that's Prime. Echelon Prime. Echelon Prime currently trading at $9.72 here. Echelon Prime was also having a good beginning of January, a good new year, and then that one, you know, a lot of these AI coins have been taken on the chin and getting lower valuations here. And I believe that's mainly because a lot of the meme coins like Trump coin and some other these like coins, these meme coins that are out there, they're stealing the liquidity and excitement out of the AI crypto space. And I think some people just sold their AI coins to go play a meme coin world again. And that's at the detriment of these solid projects here like Echelon Prime. Echelon Prime got as high as $18 on Monday, January 6th here, and then it made a lower high here after making a lower low, and then maybe this one is also bottoming out as well. Okay, could this possibly be a higher low? Not really, because the last low that it made was Sunday, December 22nd here, when we saw it as low as $9.95. We're currently below that price right now, and today we got as low as like $8.45. So it's still in a downtrend, lower lows. Okay, you have lower lows on the daily chart here. Okay, but could we get a reversal here? Possibly, right? Because just like was it AVAX or something? Like, I see a hammer candle right here. Okay, there is just like Stewie. Okay, this is a hammer candle. Even though it's a red candle, it's still a hammer because you got a very long handle here and you got a small body, and all you need is just a green candle here, some follow through, possibly like a bullish engulfing green candle, get us above what we were here during the weekend. If this cryptocurrency can get up to like $10.40 here, okay, by like tomorrow, then for sure you can count this as a trend reversal, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see this cryptocurrency get back up to like $12. Okay, so we might be bottoming out here on these AI cryptocurrencies, and we might be getting some trend reversals. They've had a really bad January. They started January on their high, and we're ending January on the low here. I think the reoccurring theme in crypto right now is that AI crypto is showing that it has it's been dragged to the mud, and it has some potential to go to higher prices here. So that's the AI cryptocurrencies here. Let's take a look at a cryptocurrency that was doing well this weekend, but I believe it had a really bad day today, and that's XCN. Okay, yeah, XCN currently trading at 3 cents, down 4% today. And XCN was making the news earlier this weekend because it was like near the highs for the year, like yearly highs. Like it hasn't not been at like 3 or 4 cents since, like, I mean, we're zooming all the way back here to like 2022, like 3 years ago. So this cryptocurrency got its pump, okay? And I have to readjust the fib nils now here, okay? Because we got as high as what? Almost 5 cents yesterday, okay? So let's see what that does with the fibs here, okay? We have 0.786 level at roughly 4 cents, and today we came down as low as like 2 cents. So that 2 cent level is where the 0.382 level is. So a lot of these cryptocurrencies, they've done almost the same thing. We've seen a lot of these cryptos hit the 0.382 level here, and this one is just the same as the others, okay? At 2 cents here, that was a fib level that we hit, okay? And I mean, if this thing was to continue to be bearish, then the next fib level is 1 cent, okay? So I'd be, careful on this cryptocurrency. It could, get the bounce up and go to higher prices here. But we could also, if we're going to be bearish and we're going into a bear market here again, we could see this crypto come right down to like a penny. And you're going to end up losing about 66% of your money. Hey, MMA Squire, appreciate you coming into the chat. I'll give you the shout out. Glad to see you make it. So yeah, that's XCN. XCN. Hard to game plan this out. Let me try to turn on the moving averages here, because this thing had such a good bull run here. Like the daily moving averages, the 21 EMA, the white line is it's still too far from the 21 EMA. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing comes right down to like 2 cents or a penny. Right now, the 21 EMA is at 1 cent. So it wants to come back down. XCN wants to come back down. Okay. Maybe that doesn't happen, but this 21 EMA needs to catch up to like where the price is at. And right now the price is at 3 cents and the 21 EMA is at 1 penny. And then also the 0.236 retracement is also at 1 penny. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing does come down, and I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, then then we gotta start looking at like, could this thing climb back up to the all-time high, the recent all-time high here at like 5 cents, okay? And then if it's gonna be continuing to be bullish, maybe we get to the 1618 fib level here at like roughly 7 to 8 cents here, okay? I don't know. These are all probabilities, okay? I can only tell you what I see on the chart here, and I can tell you that I see this thing coming down first before it goes up, okay? Because we're too far away from the 21 EMA here, okay? And when it does decide to go up, my price target would be 8 cents, okay? 8 cents for this crypto. Let's take a look at Ethereum. See how Ethereum's doing. Ethereum currently at 3184, and let's see. Let me get rid of the moving averages here. Actually, no, I won't. Ethereum, if I just zoom out here, it's been in the symmetrical triangle for the longest time, and it's still in the symmetrical triangle. And the thing that I like about Ethereum is that we dipped below the symmetrical triangle, but now we came right back into it again, okay? So the Ethereum bulls, longs, the Ethereum longs, they were able to push the price back up, so congratulations. You got rid of all that selling action. You guys bought that back up. We also have another potential hammer candle, which could be a reversal to go to higher prices here. We need to see how this candle that we have today, if we can get some bullish price action, get a green candle here, that puts us above where we were on Monday, then yeah, that could create some follow through, and you know, Ethereum might start going to higher prices. But if it does go to higher prices, you know, we have to see it start making higher highs. The last high that it made was January 17th when we were at like 35.27. So, you know, Ethereum needs to get back above 35.27 for us to start feeling, you know, more confident on Ethereum. If Ethereum is not able to maintain, you know, $3,000, then it's very, very easy for it to just come right back down to like the $2,700 level here. If I turn on the VRVP, okay, it's saying, yeah, 26, high, you got a lot of high volume at 26, 27. You know, that could be possibly where Ethereum goes if we're going to be bearish and not actually maintain $3,000 here, okay? So that's Ethereum in a nutshell, okay? It's a struggle, but this thing could possibly surprise people going in the future, so I wouldn't really count them out. All right. We'll take a look at Solana, and if I don't get any more requests, then I think that's going to be it for this stream here. Solana currently trading at $235, and Solana was in this symmetrical triangle, just like a lot of these other major cryptocurrencies were. We were game planning that if Solana was going to be bullish, all right, then it would break out and it would go up to like $300, but we got all this bad news about artificial intelligence in China affecting the valuations of technology stocks here in America, and that dragged Solana down with everybody else. Also, like, we caught wind last Friday that the Solana ETF might be a thing, but we didn't get any more news about anything going on with the SEC and Solana and getting an ETF listing here. So that bit of lack of news is not helping out, and that's why Solana was able to go down with the rest of these cryptos here. So with Solana breaking down, you know, this central triangle no longer in play. I could still maybe redraw it so it looks maybe something like this now. Yeah. So it looks like, you know, $218, $221 is a significant level. Solana got as low as 220 bucks. So that's the line in the sand that I'm going to draw for you Solana investors out there. If you can't maintain $220, then this cryptocurrency probably going to go down to lower prices if it can't maintain 220. And if it goes down to low prices, then, you know, we could probably come right back down to like 180 on Solana. Okay. And what a vicious roller coaster ride that would be, because, you know, Solana just got done making an all-time high here on Sunday, January 19th. A new all-time high. Only for us to come right down to 220 and then possibly, you know, maybe go below $200 here. Like, ay caramba. Yeah, let's see if I pull up the moving averages, see what the moving averages are doing for Solana here. Wowee, they are respecting the TA here. Okay, the technical analysis. Solana did get a bounce off of that white line. The 21 EMA was sitting at 221. That's where the traders took it down to, and now Solana is getting a bounce up. So you can see, like, these moving averages, they do come into play. They actually are useful here. Traders do look at these things, and yeah, short sellers decided to take profit at 220. Okay, and 220 was also another significant level because you had, like, right over here, Solana was trading at like 220 back in the beginning of January here. It was getting some resistance there. That resistance looks like it's now got flipped over to support. So, you know, you don't want to see 220 Solana go below 220 again, because it might be game over on the bull run if that's the case. Let me get rid of this Fibonacci analysis. No longer applies here. So I gave you the bearish targets on Solana, okay? The bearish targets are like we could come down to 220 again and then possibly break down and head towards 180. But if Solana is going to be bullish, then I can draw out this flagpole here. We can call this a descending triangle, or you can call this a bull flag. But you take the measure move, you put it to like where we could break out here at like 230. And I still think that puts us at Solana, right? That blue number. Solana at $361 going forward. And the target date is sometime in February, okay? So this cryptocurrency could still blow our expectations and blow us out of the water and send us to higher prices. It would blow the short sellers out of the water and send them, you know, to the netherworld. But yeah, that's my analysis on these cryptocurrencies, guys. Here, I'm gonna keep this live stream to like under an hour here. I appreciate you guys coming in and looking at these cryptos here with me. I'm not sure when to go live. Again, I wanted to just go live today because I knew like there was a lot of price action going on here. I think we could just take a look at Bitcoin one more time, see where it is before we finish, and then that's gonna be it for today. Bitcoin is at a higher price than when I first started the live stream. We're now at $102,000 on Bitcoin, and with Bitcoin being at $102,000, you know, it's staying above that 0.618 level here at 101,590. We would like to see Bitcoin get up to like $104,000, $105,000 and basically negate all this downward price action that we just got here recently. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep a lookout on Bitcoin here. The MACD is starting to show some red candles here, so we might have maybe a few more bad days here, maybe sideways trading action going on. But yeah, just be careful out there if you're short-term trading this market. I don't think we're gonna get any resolution on Bitcoin going to higher prices until probably like the first week of February here. This might just be a bit crazy, volatile week, and we might just end up going up and down and still end up at the same place that we started at the beginning of the week here. Okay, so just be careful because there's a lot going on this week. We got earnings reports with the stock market world, and then we also got the Federal Reserve meeting on Wednesday and what they're going to do with interest rates. So it's going to be probably a crazy week, and I wouldn't be surprised if we go up and down and then just end up right where we started. Okay, so yeah, that's my analysis here on Bitcoin and cryptos, and I look forward to analyzing these charts here with you guys. I'll definitely try to go live on Friday. I know that for sure. I'll try to go live on Friday, and then I usually go live on Sundays as well around this time. Okay, so I will see you guys then. Take care, and good luck with whatever trading and investments you guys decide to get yourself involved in. Okay, take care, guys.